إقامة الاحتفالات في الأماكن الأثرية بالتأكيد ليها أهمية، خاصة لما تكون الاحتفالية ليها مناسبة هامة وبترتبط بأثر وصرح عظيم هو المتحف المصري. عن المتحف المصري وأهميته السياحية والأثرية وأهمية إقامة الاحتفالات فيه هتكون حلقتنا النهاردة ودنيا السياحة. تشارلز سوتانا هو سفير مالطا في مصر، بالتأكيد حضر هذا الحدث لما له من أهمية. Nice to meet you, Your
Nice to meet you too. Thank
Welcome
you.
in Egypt.
Thank you very much.
How long have you been in Egypt?
This is going to be my 4th year shortly.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a long time for Egypt?
No, not really. It's fast. It's gone by really quickly, and yeah, I know. But I've been enjoying it, and the Minister of Antiquities keeps us very busy.
Yeah, and is it enough to visit a lot of touristic places
Well,
here?
I mean, the opportunity to visit the places. I mean, it's part of the job. So we get to the minister makes sure that we're seeing the new discoveries as well as developments, and it's been So I arrived at the beginning of 2016, and the transformation and the work that's taken place over the past nearly 4 years has been remarkable. And you can see that the tourism industry is taking off, and it's great to see that the tourism industry, together with the Ministry for Antiquities and Culture, are all working hand in hand together to promote Egyptian culture and civilization to the world. So it's a really good thing.
What about the people of Malta? What is the destination, the first destination of tourism? Is it Egypt or not, frankly?
The first, most popular destination would be probably the UK, but we've just reintroduced our flights, direct flights to Malta from Cairo, so they happen twice a week, and we're expecting the tourism between the two countries to increase immensely. There's always, hopefully we do. We've been working hard on that. I mean, there's a lot to see, and we teach a segment of our history is Egyptology, so there's a lot of interest from in a primary level about Egypt. So it's part of the curriculum. So from a very young age, our children are brought up knowing the pharaohs and the pharaonic civilization. And so there's always this element of wanting to see it for themselves. So I'm hoping that we will get this generation of young people to come and visit.
Hopefully so.
Yes.
So when we're talking about this event, from your point of view, what is the importance of this event, and how many times have you been in Egyptian Museum?
Oh, this is my actual 4th inauguration. I've actually
inauguration.
Yes, and I've been here many. Every time we have a minister or a delegation, they always want to come and see it.
Special visits.
I've been on personal visits and special visits. We've had our Minister of Foreign Affairs a few years ago come, and hopefully will come on his next visit. The museum in itself is an important factor. It has this historical connection. Also this. It ties the past, the Egyptian past, with the present. So I'm glad to hear that the minister is giving it so much importance in promoting it, and it's not going to be losing its importance in light of GEM, which is an outstanding museum which we all look forward to see.
When I ask you about the touristic places you have been in Egypt, what is the most you like? What is the most you feel? Feel yourself. Maybe.
Well, I actually liked. I went with the minister himself down the Minya Road, where they showed us the Coptic remains, which is very
Coptic Square.
Yes, the old monastery, the Red Monastery,
church.
the hanging church. They're exceptionally beautiful. You just never somehow we never expect that aspect. It's all new to me. So I knew about the pyramids, but the religious aspect was really interesting, and I think it's a very important thing, and it's a good thing that
it's not the only one. We have another quarter for the religion.
Yeah, I think and again, I think it's good that a light is being put on it, because a lot of people don't know that aspect of Egyptian history, or are familiar with it, but very vaguely. So I think the specification of it is very important. Apart from the pyramids, etc., which are magnificent, and all the other stuff that exists. Yeah.
I know you'd like to follow this inauguration, but I'd like you to send a message to your people in Malta about Egypt as a touristic places.
Well, I hope to see you all in Egypt. It's a wonderful location, a wonderful destination. I've been here for nearly 4 years, and I think it's like home away from home for me. The people are friendly, the food is great, and it will be a memorable experience for you.
أستاذة ناجية نجيب فانوس أمين المتحف المصري أيضا كانت مشاركة في هذه الاحتفالية بالتأكيد واللي بتقام داخل المتحف المصري. حضرتك يعني كلمينا عن هذه الافتتاحية، أهميتها، وخاصة أنها مش أول مرة تقام وهي احتفالية بمناسبة هامة جدا بالنسبة للمتحف المصري بالنسبة لمصر.
احنا طبعا بنرحب بيكم بالمصريين كلهم وبضيوفنا من العالم اجمع بمناسبه 117 سنه على افتتاح المتحف المصري اللي افتتح 1902 زي ما حضرتك عارفه في عهد الخديوي عباس حلمي الثاني. طبعا المتحف مر بمراحل كبيره جدا مش هنذكرها طبعا، بس ده اقدم متحف في العالم خصص لحضاره انسانيه واحده، ومش زي المتاحف الاخرى اللي في العالم اللي كانت قصور وتحولت لمتاحف. هنا عشان الاحتفال السنه دي في معرضين مهمين جدا، معرض في الطابق العلوي خبيئه الحاجات اللي طالعه من خبيئه الدير البحري، وثلاث توابيت من خبيئه العساسيف الحديثه، وخبيئه الملك امنحتب الثاني، وطبعا هم حوالي 12 تابوت معروضين في القاعه فوق في الدور العلوي تجذب كل من يزور المعرض، لان دي مهمه جدا، لان عليها هي توابيت خشبية عليها مناظر ملونة في غاية الروعة، والشخصيات كمان اللي فيها، يعني مثلا تابوت رمسيس الثاني اللي هو غني عن التعريف لأنه أكبر ملك حكم مصر أطول فترة 67 سنة من أسرة 19 في الدولة الحديثة، أطول ملك حكم في الدولة الحديثة. وكمان عندنا من الخبيئة أخرى أمنحتب الأول التابوت بتاعه، وتحتمس الرابع، وكمان عندنا من العصر المتأخر إحدى الكاهنات التابوت بتاعها رائع جدا مذهب وفي غاية الروعة. حضرتك هتشوفيه قيسة إمخاب من الأسرة ال 22، بالإضافة إلى 3 توابيت جميلة جدا من الخبيئة المكتشفة في منطقة العساسيف بالأقصر، وكانت اكتشفوا 30 تابوت رائعين، ولكن المتحف المصري هنا بيعرض 3 منهم لهذا الاحتفال، وبمناسبة تشريف الحضور من جميع أنحاء العالم ومن الهيئات المتخصصة في الآثار والدبلوماسيين والسفراء والوزراء السابقين والحاليين.
وات هي متخصصة في الآثار وهي من إنجلترا. الأول هنتعرف عليها أكتر وهنعرف وجودها في مصر سببه إيه. Nice to meet you and welcome you.
Thank you very much.
I think your attendance here is significant. So what is your role here?
I work at the Ministry of Antiquities.
Yeah, perfect. And you're an archaeologist also.
And I am an archaeologist. I hold a PhD degree from University of Cambridge.
So you are a researcher in the same field?
Yeah, this is what I do every day. I'm an Egyptologist. I go on excavation sites.
Can I guess that you have been in Egyptian Museum many times?
I've been to the Egyptian Museum. I think the first time I came to the Egyptian Museum must have been 13 years old.
Wow.
Which is a while back. Let's not say how long. And I came regularly, and then I stopped coming because I thought, oh, I've been, don't have to come back. And I came back last year when they removed the Tutankhamun exhibit and objects to bring it to the new Grand Egyptian Museum. because I was very interested in seeing the Yuya and Tuya collection, because they have a publication, but the publication, the objects I wanted to see had tiny pictures, and I was studying objects that were very close, because I had been excavating on a site where some of the objects were actually very close. So in order to have some kind of comparison, because we think it's the same period, I decided to come and do a tour of for myself to the Yuya and Tuya collection that had just been displayed like 2 months before.
So I'd like to know about your researches, which is concerning antiquities. What are the masterpiece from your point of view of this museum, antiquities?
Masterpiece. I think it depends on your interest.
What's yours?
Mine? Actually, you have them in the Great Hall, and actually in this room also. I'm interested in architecture, and I like the decoration, old decoration they had in ancient architecture, and not the stone one, actually the domestic architecture, so palaces. And you can see here all around, all these are remains of either floor pavements or actually walls decoration. And so it's painted a method called a fresco, which is painting on the plaster, on the gypsum, and they put the pigment in, and you have these very lively colors and scenes, and you have mostly nilotic scenes of papyrus with birds and whatever. And inside in the main hall, you have the pavement, the pavement you have in the Great Hall, you have the pavement that comes from Amarna, so in Middle Egypt, near Minya, and it has been, in order to protect it, it was taken completely in one piece, lifted up and brought to the Egyptian Museum in, I think, the 1930s. And it's now underneath a canopy made of glass, so you can see it. And it's incredible, because the colors are just as lively as they are now, as probably 10 years after they were done. And this room has a specificity that it's the Amarna period. So Amarna period is a very short period of time, where during 17 years, the king Akhenaten decided to move his capital from Thebes or Memphis, the usual capitals of Egypt, to Amarnas, which is now near Minya and Malawi in Middle Egypt. And so the site lived for 12 years, and for 12 years they built temples, palaces, houses, everything. People lived there, and then when he died, and they decided to actually come back to the old religion of all the different gods, and coming back on the focus on Amun-Ra, the god that his father Amenhotep III worshipped in Thebes and Luxor Temple. The town was pretty much abandoned. They took every kind of objects that were valuable, so stone objects and wooden objects, but all the rest, which is this, was just abandoned on the site. And so mud brick architecture is actually very easy to do, very fast to do. If you can put a wall and that's it. In 2 hours, your wall is done.
Dr. Peter Kavek, Hungarian ambassador, nice to meet you in Egypt.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, it's perfect that you attend this occasion. So what's your impression about this occasion?
I'm deeply impressed by the beauty of this museum, and I'm impressed by the announcements of Minister Khaled Al-Anani concerning the new exhibitions and the new discoveries and the plans for the Great Egyptian Museum. I think it is an excellent idea to develop this sector, because it will attract even more tourists to Egypt.
You stay in Egypt more than 4 years, I think. 4 years.
Actually, this is my 12th year now in Egypt.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I can guess that. So I'd like to know, is it the first time to attend this festival, or you have attended before?
I'm very much interested in culture. One of my favorite places in Cairo is the Egyptian Museum, and I'm coming every occasion to visit this great place, and I think This is the 7th time that we celebrate the anniversary of the Egyptian Museum, and I'm proud to tell you that I have visited all the 7 occasions.
Does it different to visit the Egyptian Museum during this occasion comparing to the other visit for the sake of tourism only, personal visits? I mean, have you been here for personal visit, and does it different?
Sure, I'm coming here from time to time to enjoy the great Egyptian culture and the history. I'm personally also a historian. One of my majors was history, and I'm particularly interested in the Egyptian Museum. And sometimes in the weekend, I'm coming here and see one or two halls, just focusing on a few places to enjoy and to get deeper impressions about this.
What about what about Hungarian people thinking about Egypt? Is it the first destination for tourism or the second one?
Egypt has many friends in Hungary. We have very long-standing relations, a very long-standing, very strong friendship, and many Hungarian people are visiting Egypt every year, tens of thousands actually. They go mainly to the Red Sea resorts, but I would like to see more of them to come to Cairo and to Luxor as well, to enjoy the ancient culture of Egypt.
Interesting more in cultural tourism or maybe entertainment?
Both, but I think the way of development for the next years is to bring more Hungarians to the site of cultural tourism. I think it would be a good idea from the Egyptian authorities to organize touristic road shows in Hungary to introduce the touristic beauties to the Egyptian public in a more effective way.
It gives us pleasure to have you in our interview and our program, and I need you to send a message to people in Hungary about Egypt.
My message to my countrymen and countrywomen in Hungary is I would like to encourage them to visit this great country. It is fantastic, very welcoming and very safe.
الأماكن الأثرية في مصر التي تعد متاحف مفتوحة. تنتشر على أرض مصر العديد من المناطق الأثرية شاهدة على تعاقب حضارات عظيمة عبر مختلف العصور التاريخية، فمن الآثار المصرية القديمة واليونانية الرومانية والقبطية والإسلامية وحتى آثار العصر الحديث، تتنوع المفردات المعمارية والفنية ما بين دور للعبادة ومقابر ومسلات وقصور، يحمل كل منها طابعه المميز وجمالياته، وتعتبر بعض منها متحفا مفتوحا ومرآة تعكس حضارة وتاريخ الشعوب أمام الأجيال، فمن خلال المتاحف تتعرف الأجيال على مراحل وفترات من تاريخ بلادها، تعمل على خدمة المجتمع من خلال قيامها بجمع وحفظ وعرض وصيانة التراث الحضاري والتاريخي الإنساني والطبيعي، مثل شارع المعز الذي يعتبر أحد أهم الشوارع التاريخية بالقاهرة، لما يضمه من مواقع أثرية إسلامية مهمة بين العهدين الفاطمي والمملوكي، كما أنه يعتبر أكبر متحف إسلامي مفتوح في العالم.
الآثار المصرية القديمة موجودة في مصر ولا تنضب إطلاقا، لذا تجتذب الكثير من الجنسيات لزيارة مصر. بالتأكيد ليها أهمية سياحية وأثرية، وده اللي شفناه النهاردة ودنيا السياحة.